Listen, man, today we're talking body game. What actually happens when women actually start to prioritize you? See, the reason a lot of you guys are in sexless marriages, the reason a lot of your girls don't, your girls be stressing you out, or they be trying to go to the club, or they be, hitting up other dudes, or they didn't block their ex. The reason all this shit is happening is because they just don't have the genuine desire for you. That's something you cannot negotiate. You cannot negotiate genuine desire. If you start the first date like going to somewhere expensive, paying for the date, trying to overcompensate for her not being like, into you, you're always gonna be doing that. You're always gonna be chasing her. You see what I'm saying? Like what I've noticed before I had anybody game when I was just a skinny, lame nerd. Obviously, I was hitting them chicks and they'd be like, "Ew, like I don't want you," or some shit like that. They're like, but I mean, if you take me to dinner, I'll go. So I did that once. I took some chick to dinner. She was so uninterested, but I still took her because I just wanted to take her to dinner. I was like, I need to get a girl in front of me somehow. I'll pay for dinner. That type of shit, right? That dumbass energy, right? And then when I locked in, focused on myself, got my shit together, got my body right and all that shit, then the chicks started chasing me. They're like, hey, I'll take you out to dinner. Hey, I'll fly out to you. Where are you right now? Hey, I'll fly you out to me. This happened multiple fucking times, but that's the difference when a woman prioritizes you because she has genuine desire. This is something you cannot negotiate, all right? Something.
Yeah, you cannot negotiate genuine burning desire. Okay, you cannot. You either have it, she either has it for you or she doesn't. You cannot negotiate it with money. You cannot negotiate it with your time. You cannot negotiate it with words. It's something you cannot make up for. You can make up for it for a very short period of time, just the time that she needs to spend your money, for you to take her on very expensive dates, for you to fly her to very expensive cities, for you to take her to shopping. Those are the times that you're gonna spend with her. And guess who is bleeding his cash? Is you. Because you're trying to negotiate desire. It's not gonna work. These girls will be sleeping with men who don't have money. And they are using the money from the men who have money, but they don't have attraction, they don't have genuine burning desire for those men. They'll be taking their money and spending on men that they really have a desire for. So whether you're a married man or you're a guy who is there in the streets, who is free, who is a bachelor, you don't have to neglect your body. You don't have to neglect your looks. You need to look smart yourself. You need to improve on your physique. You need to improve on your fashion. You need to improve on your money, on your wealth. All of those things are things you need to be working on. As a man, you need to be a full stack max man. You need to maximize all of the attributes that make you attractive to the opposite sex. Because if you don't do that, you're going to pay in some way. And most of the time, you're going to pay with your time and a lot of cash. And you're still not going to have that genuine burning desire with all of those things.
You cannot negotiate. So if you're in, like I said, if you're in a sexist relationship, sexist marriage, all that shit, that doesn't happen when a chick is really wants you, bro. Like when a chick really wants you, bro, she's not going to be trying to go to the club every night with her friends. What do you think a girl does when she goes to the club at night, bro? She bare minimum she's flirting and getting numbers. Worst, like best case scenario. Like best case scenario, if you have a loyal chick, she's gonna go to the club and flirt and get numbers. That's the bare minimum, bro. In reality, she's trying to, you feel me? She's trying to replace you or see someone that she's actually genuinely interested in. All right, because that's just how it works. When a chick is genuinely interested in you, bro, she's not gonna be trying to go to the club every fucking weekend, bro. She's not gonna be disrespecting you every single day. That just means she doesn't have genuine desire. And you're like, biggest thing I notice is when you get your body together, when you get your shit together, and you actually have that aura and that confidence, bro, chicks are gonna prioritize you, bro. Like, chicks will be getting chased by a lot of dudes, and they'll always prioritize you because you're always doing your own thing, you're always focusing on yourself, and she's just attracted to you genuinely, man. Like, once you get to the other side, is what I call it, you're never gonna go back. Like me, I can never simp again, bro. I just can't do it, bro. Like I can't simp, bro.
When you've tasted genuine burning desire from a woman, you're not gonna pedestalize any woman, because it's such a place that when you've been there, you will never put another woman on a pedestal, because you're gonna understand that the only reason that she wants you to put her on a pedestal is because you are not her type of man. She doesn't have genuine burning desire for you. That's the only reason why she wants you to give her all of this princess treatment, all of these kind of things, for you to jump through hoops, for you to take her to a 5-star restaurant before she's gonna open her legs for you. No, you don't need all of that. If she has genuine burning desire for you, she's gonna take you to the restaurant. She's gonna come directly to your room for you to Netflix and chill. She's not gonna waste any time. Okay?
I might give a chick a compliment if she compliments me first. type shit. You see, like when you get when you get DMs first, when you get approached first, when chicks approach you in person, when chicks are like, you know, are good, like when you have good interactions with chicks, you know when they're interested in you, bro. Like when a woman's interested in you, bro, she'll make it, you know, easy for you guys to go on a date. She'll make it easy for you to see her. So you'll be like, hey, you know, let's go out this day, this is that. And she'll be like, oh, sure, that'd be nice. I really want to see you. Shit like that, normal shit. But what a lot of you guys deal with is when a chick doesn't want to see you, you'll be like, hey, you free this day? They'll be like, oh, yeah, like, I don't know, like my schedule's crazy this week. If a chick doesn't like you, she's going to say, I didn't get my schedule from work yet. Nigga, you get your schedule from work 2 weeks in advance, nigga. I've worked every job, bro. I've worked Walmart, Target, UFit. I've worked 24-hour fitness. I worked some other gyms. I worked in the library. I worked at, you know, different hospitals, different nursing homes, corrections facilities, 10 different detoxes, agency. You always get your schedule 2 fucking weeks in advance. So when a chick says that, she's just not interested in you, bro. She's just not interested in you. Because when someone prioritizes something, they're gonna make that shit happen. And I noticed that shit, bro. I noticed that shit because chicks used to be like, oh my God, I'm so busy when I used to ask them. And then it went from like me being like, hey, yeah, so I'm just like, I'm working that day. And they'll be like, hey, like any day works. Like I can call off work, shit like that. Yes, they'll call off work, bro. Like, hey, I have PTO, I could call off work, blah, blah, blah. Like chicks have done that. They've called off work to see me just because they're genuinely interested. We had a good connection. It is what it is, bro. Like, or they're like, hey, I'm taking this week off. I'm going to fly out to see you, or I have a week break. So I'm going to fly out to your area and see you. This has happened multiple
And
times.
they're gonna pay for their flight, not you paying their flight. They're gonna pay for their flight. Sometimes they're even gonna pay for the hotel just to come see you. That's how a woman demonstrates genuine burning desire for you.
Chicks have genuine interest. That's how it is. Like when you guys are dealing with these chicks, you're like, yeah, man, yeah, my girl right now, she playing games, man. I'm like, that bitch is not your bro. That's not your girl, and she doesn't want you, bro. Because those are not games. That's disrespect. There's a difference between playing games and disrespect. But playing games is usually disrespectful anyways. Like when a chick is interested in you, she's not playing games with you. She's not making you jump through hoops constantly, bro. Like she's making you jump through hoops constantly. She's just not genuinely interested in you. And that's what a lot of you guys do not realize. Or if she's withholding sex, she's just not attracted to you. Because best believe if she had Chris Brown next to her, bro, he's going to be busting gallons in her, bro. It is what it is. Like people are just like, you know what? Yeah, she probably just doesn't have a sex drive. She's just not into you, bro. Because when a chick is into you, bro, come on now. You're gonna have that. You're gonna feel it, bro. You're gonna have that genuine connection. So what I'm basically saying is stop chasing shit that doesn't want you back, bro. Like stop going places that you're not wanted, bro. Like it's gonna be a bad situation. It's just gonna be like. Here's the thing. Here's how I compare it to, bro. This is what I compare it to when you guys are trying to chase chicks that just do not want you. It's like literally your blood, right? Your blood, and you're hanging out with the Crips, and you're like, damn, man, like. I keep talking to these niggas and they keep trying to kill me and they just don't understand me, man. Obviously, nigga. They're your op, bro. They're literally your op. These chicks are your ops, bro. These chicks are literally trying to replace you 24/7 because they're not interested in you.
And the
genuinely.
most annoying thing is all of the time you spend on the phone trying to get these women. You spend a lot of time talking to, let's say they have a breakup with the guy that they really want. They're gonna come and call you and to start complaining. You are the emotional tampon. And you're gonna spend time with them. That time you would have spent in the gym. You would have do a lot of push-ups. You would have lifted some weights, or you would have been spending that time studying, learning a skill, or you would have been researching something to be better at the job that you do. Or best, you could even be resting. So there are lots of things you could be doing that you are spending that time chasing women that don't want you. Because best believe when a woman doesn't want you, she's not gonna easily tell you I don't want you. She's gonna just string you along, waste your time and money. So if you are not experienced with women, you're gonna think that, oh, at one point she's gonna give in. No, she's just stringing you along to use your resources while she's doing so. So you're gonna spend a lot of time. That's wasted time that you would have spent on yourself. It's so pathetic and it's so sad that a lot of guys waste their 20s, their 30s, their 40s doing this kind of dumb stuff.
It is what it is. It's like you go to the campus of the Florida Gators and you're wearing a Georgia Bulldog jersey. You're an op, bro. You're not gonna get treated well. You gotta go to where you're treated best. That is not gonna be with the chicks that just don't want you, bro. If a chick just doesn't want you, leave that shit alone, bro. Like, and that goes for everything. That goes for jobs too. Like, there are jobs out there that just fit you really well. They go with you. They're flexible. You get along with the boss. That happens. But if you never leave the job that doesn't treat you well, you're never gonna know that. And a lot of you guys are so scared to change. You guys are so scared to leave this chick, even if she's already cheating on you, even if she's withholding, sex, even if she's disrespecting you. You're so scared to leave, which makes her even more unattracted to you, that you just stay in that situation. When in reality, it's like some of y'all got your shit together. Like, and there's chicks out there that will treat you guys well, but you're never gonna see that other side if you're too scared to fucking leave, bro. If someone's disrespecting you, you leave, bro. Like here's the thing. If someone disrespects you on social media, you block them, bro. God created the block button for a reason. You fucking block them, bro. Block them. You don't got to deal with that shit. If a chick is not interested in you and she's disrespecting you, she's lowering your quality of life, why are you dealing with that, bro? It's pissing her off, and it's frustrating you, and it's making you sad. It doesn't work for either of you. A chick wants to be with someone she's, genuinely desires anyways, because it makes everything better for her, and it would make everything better for you. So stop doing that shit. Y'all need to stop doing that shit. And if you can't find any chicks that are genuinely interested in you, you're probably just cooked. You probably need to work on yourself. I see that a lot. Like, a lot of people be like, man, I want to work out for the hoes. Someone said that today in my life. They're like, I want to work out for the hoes. And I'm like, you're cooked. With that mentality, you're cooked. When you're ready to work on yourself for yourself, bro, when you become the best version of yourself for yourself, bro, and you actually do the journey for yourself, you're going to get confidence, because confidence is keeping commitments to yourself. Confidence literally means keeping commitments to yourself. So when you say, hey, man, I'm going to gain 20 pounds of muscle, and you stick it out for a year, you hit your protein numbers, you're lifting weights, and you gain 20 pounds of muscle that year, you're going to have confidence, and then you're going to have that aura. You're going to be like, bro, I really keep commitments to yourself. And you're so focused on that, so focused on your goals, and then you're moving up in work. And then all of a sudden, the law of attraction, a bunch of chicks come out of nowhere. It is how that's just how it works. You see what I'm saying? That's literally just how it works. Like, my homeboy that gets like all the chicks, people are always like, oh my God, how do you get chicks? He's always focused on himself, right? And he's never looking thirsty like the other dudes. The other dudes be like, hey mama, what's up? You look good. And all that dumb shit. And don't get me started on the mouthpiece game shit. Like, don't get me started on this shit. Here's the thing. All right. I'm only dealing with chicks that are interested in me. That's for life, bro. That's how it is for life. Only because once you get to that other side, like, once you've been spoiled like that, bro, that's your new standard, bro. Like, once chicks have flown out to me, once chicks have, like, made themselves available for me and shit like that, then I know what genuine desire is. So I'm not going below that. Like, a lot of you guys are like, you're willing to fly out to this chick, pay for her dinner, pay for this, pay for that, do this, do that, meet her parents, do this, do that, before even getting a kiss or anything, because she's just not interested in you. She's literally basically just bored. Like, she's bored, and she's just using you to fill in that time while, Tyrone or Chad is doing what they're doing before they get back and, blow her back out, bro. Like, in all honesty, like, once you've been treated the right way, you know exactly when you're treated wrong. Like, that's why you guys got to get out there. If you're in a relationship and you're getting disrespected, get the fuck out of that relationship, bro. And then you're going to realize, like, damn, it could really be like this. Like, yeah, bro, chicks do cook for people. Chicks do give head sometimes, all the time. You feel me? Like, it's just you guys haven't been in those situations, so you guys are like, nah, that's not possible. No, that's not possible. So then now you're over here fantasizing. You're in this relationship or marriage, and you're buying all these OnlyFans to try to compensate. Nah, bro, get out that situation, improve yourself, level up, and get a better situation, bro. Like, for real, like, cause you guys don't know this shit exists, bro. Like, me and my homeboys, bro, we only deal with chicks that actually fuck with us, because guess what? It's just gonna be better for everybody. If a chick does not fuck with you, bro, it's a disaster, bro, because then you're always trying to prove yourself, and she's always mad at you because she's just not interested in you. And chicks have, like, a lot of negative emotions when they're not interested in you. They think you're creepy. They want to argue with you. They don't like you. They disrespect you. They blame you. It's a lot of that shit when they're just not interested in you. All right, so it's a bad situation. So listen. Once you experience genuine desire, and that's why I tell people to practice body game, because you'll get that real genuine desire, and you'll realize, like, damn, I used to deal with some bullshit. I used to deal with some real bullshit, man. This is what it could be like. You'll realize that. And I just don't want anybody to waste their time and use so much energy trying to please someone who is not interested in them in the first place. It doesn't matter if you try to please someone who doesn't have genuine desire. You're wasting your time. And you're turning them off even more because you're trying to overcompensate. Simple, man.
Yeah, so let's say you spend all of this time building your body, building your physique. Now, you're not gonna spend your whole life dealing with women that you attract, because when you attract lots of women, they can bring lots of problems into your life. We are not saying that you should drown yourself with a lot of women because you've now had this amazing body. That's not what we're saying. From all of the many women that you're gonna attract, you can now choose the one that have good quality, good behavior, humble, submissive, motherly instinct. You can now choose, and then you can now have time to dedicate to your life. But most importantly, you now have a muscular, strong body that's healthy, that can take you into your later years. When you get into your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you're gonna live a healthier life. Okay, and nobody knows when anyone is gonna die, but during the time you're living in a healthy body, trust me, you're gonna enjoy yourself, because there's nothing like living in a healthy body while you're here on earth. When you live in a sick body, trust me, you're not gonna love your life. Okay, so when you can sleep at night without snoring, all of that shit, it's annoying. So you need to spend that time on yourself rather than chasing women. You're gonna be glad you did, because your quality of life is just gonna exponentially increase. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.